The hottest tennis player on the planet carried his form from Europe to South America and did something nobody in Olympic history has done in winning a second consecutive singles gold medal. World number 2 Andy Murray defeated Juan Martín del Potro on Sunday, 7-5, 4-6, 6-2, 7-5, backing up his Wimbledon title last month and matching the gold he won in London 4 years ago. When it was over, he raised his arms in victory to salute the crowd and capped off a spellbinding week for the sport despite several top players in both the men's and women's draw choosing not to play. For Murray, it was a well-earned victory against an inspired opponent who, for the first time in years, looked like the 19-year-old whose missile-launching forehand brought him a US Open title in 2009 and right to the verge of joining Roger Federer and the rest at the top of the tennis world. Del Potro, however, never became that player due to wrist injuries that developed and forced him to the sidelines for long stretches. Since early 2014, when he required surgery again, he has played very little competitive tennis and came to the Olympics ranked 141st in the world. At the moment, Del Potro isn't even ranked among the top 10 Argentinians. But something special happened this week for Del Potro, beginning with his upset of number 1 Novak Djokovic in the first round and continuing through an epic 5-7, 6-4, 7-6 victory over Rafael Nadal in the semi-finals. The brilliant tennis he put together, however, took a toll. Throughout the final, Del Potro often seemed to be lurching around the court in between points, and sometimes during them, saving whatever gas remained to tee up screaming forehands and push Murray around the court when he had the opportunity. After splitting the first 2 sets in 2 hours, 14 minutes, the only question was how much Del Potro would have left for a best-of-5 format the Olympics uses only in the championship round. The inevitable dip in energy came with Del Potro serving at 2-3 in the second set, starting the game with 2 loose points from which he couldn't recover. It was the opening Murray needed to reassert control of the match, rolling to the end of the set and clinching it with a wicked angle return winner off a Del Potro serve. Still, Del Potro kept going, pushing Murray to the brink. He improbably broke serve 3 times in the 4th set alone but couldn't put it away, as Murray responded in kind every time. At 5-5, Murray fell behind 15-40, seemingly portending another break for Del Potro. But Murray served his way out of trouble despite a soccer-like crowd singing and chanting in between points for the Argentinian, using 2 aces to hold and get to the brink of a gold medal. Ultimately, Murray's supreme fitness carried him through. He broke Del Potro for 8 for a 4th and decisive time in the set, and 9th time in the match, to clinch the gold medal in the match that lasted just over 4 hours.